am the original fragrance of the earth, and I am the heat and fire. I am the life of all that lives, and I am the penances of all aesthetics.
So Kṛṣṇa is describing how he is spread everywhere in details. In the beginning, before this verse, he has mentioned in so many ways. So we can see Kṛṣṇa in every step and every moment. If we practice to see Kṛṣṇa, it is not difficult. Whenever there is fragrance, just like rose flower, beauty and fragrance, you can immediately remember Kṛṣṇa. Here is Kṛṣṇa. Simply we have to practice it. So as soon as you remember Kṛṣṇa, or you say or utter the word Kṛṣṇa, immediately Kṛṣṇa is contacts you. You are in contact with Kṛṣṇa immediately. And if you remain constantly in contact with Kṛṣṇa by studying all these details, then where is the lack of Kṛṣṇa consciousness? And if you remain always in that way, Kṛṣṇa conscious, then you are the topmost yogi. Yoginam api sarvesham. Very easy. It is not at all difficult. Simply you have to practice. As soon as there is nice fragrance, nice flower in another place, it is said that the nice flower or any flower that is fructified, that is blooming, that is smiling of Kṛṣṇa. So you can see Kṛṣṇa is smiling as soon as you see a flower. So I do not know why they say, can you show me Kṛṣṇa? Kṛṣṇa is showing himself in so many ways. They will not take it. It is not at all difficult to see Kṛṣṇa every moment, in every step. If we study what Kṛṣṇa said, this is. Munnagandha prithibhyanj. Everything is there. Now, within the earth, every stalk is there. The flavor of rose flower is there, and the flavor of some other flower is also there. But you cannot take out by your so-called scientific chemical process. You take some lump of earth and extract from it the flavor of rose. It is there. That is a fact, because you sow the seed of a rose flower, it will extract the rose flavor from the earth. That's a fact. Who can deny it? Otherwise, where from the flavor is coming? Kṛṣṇa also, it is said, Jivanam sarva bhuteshu is the life, seed. Bijam, next verse he will say, Bijam sarva bhutan. Bija, the seed. The seed is so nicely made by Kṛṣṇa's brain that as soon as you put on the seed within the earth and put some water, it will come out, fructify and gradually grow and exact the flavor, the color, everything. This is a fact, no? Everybody knows. Not only that, a small seed of banyan tree Bijaham Sarvabhutana. There is also Kṛṣṇa. Otherwise, how this wonderful thing can happen? A small seed, just like a mustard seed, and it not only one tree, but many millions of fruits, and in each fruit many millions of trees. This is Kṛṣṇa's brain. You cannot do that. The so-called manufacturer, they can manufacture one watch, very complicated, but not that from that watch many watches will come. No, that is not possible. But Kṛṣṇa is so powerful, omnipotent, that he has manufactured, because he is there. Bijoham Sarvabhutam. Whenever he is there, he can play wonderful things. This is study of Kṛṣṇa consciousness. What is the difficult? Bija Punnagandha Pratibhyancha Tejas Chasmi Vibhavas. Now this electric lamp, it is billion, or it has got some heat, temperature. Where from it is coming? It is coming from Kṛṣṇa. That's a fact. Cause of all causes. Ishvara Parama Kṛṣṇa Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradi Govinda Sarva Karana Kala. This is a fact. These are explained here. Everything that is there, Janmadasya Jata. But we should not, like Mayavadi, we should not make mistake, because the electric bulb or electric light is being caused by Kṛṣṇa, therefore the electric lamp is Kṛṣṇa. No, not that. Kṛṣṇa always separate from the electric lamp. The Mayavadi says that because Kṛṣṇa is there in the electric lamp, or in the tree, or in the seed, or in the color, or in the flavor, therefore Kṛṣṇa is finished. There is no more Kṛṣṇa. Because Kṛṣṇa has spread himself in so many ways, therefore Kṛṣṇa is finished. This is material consideration. It's like you take a piece of paper and make it small fragments and throw it, then the original paper is lost. This is material. But Kṛṣṇa is not like that. Kṛṣṇa is a person, and from his energies so many varieties of productions are coming out. But still he is existing. Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishtam. He is Purna. Not that because so many things have been taken from Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa is finished. This is material life. They cannot conceive of the omnipotency. They accept God is omnipotent, but they cannot understand what is that omnipotency. The omnipotency is that so many things are being manifested by the Kṛṣṇa's energies, but Kṛṣṇa is not lost. Kṛṣṇa is there. We haven't got to worship so many things. Pantheism. No, that is not our. Pantheism, the same idea that Kṛṣṇa or the absolute truth has become divided into so many ways. Therefore, everything combined together is the absolute truth. This is the theory of pantheism. But ours is Vedic proposition that Kṛṣṇa is the cause of everything. Varieties of material and spiritual things are there, but it's Kṛṣṇa's identity is there in Vrindavan. Vrindavanam parittajya padam ekam nagacchami. Kṛṣṇa is there. Akhilatma bhuta golokaiva nivasati akhilatma bhuta. That is stated. गोलोकनार्नि निज धाम तले च तस्सा देवी महेश हरिधामसु तेषु तेषु तेते प्रभाव निचया विहिताश्च जेन गोविंदमादि पुरुषम तव अद्वैते अच्युत अनादि अनंत रूपम आद्यम पुराण पुरुषम नवजौवनं च वेदेषु दुर्लभ अदुर्लभ आत्मभक्तो. So these features of Kṛṣṇa, how he is simultaneously one and different. Achinta Bhedave. Kṛṣṇa is this electric lamp, and still he is not the electric lamp. Kṛṣṇa is this pillow, but he is not the pillow. When we say that Kṛṣṇa is everything, therefore just like some big mission they say, anything we accept as God, it is all right. No, we do not say that. Neither Kṛṣṇa says. When Kṛṣṇa speaks of worshipping, he does not say that he worships the electric light or something else. Mamekam. That is the insight. Not that Kṛṣṇa has become everything, therefore everything has to be worshipped. No. This is wrong. This is Achinta Vedana. You have to take shelter of Kṛṣṇa personality. Mamekam saranam, not the varieties. You have to understand that varieties are dependent on Kṛṣṇa, but not that because there are varieties, therefore Kṛṣṇa is finished. No, that is not the philosophy. Jivanam sarvabhutesu tapaschasmi tapassusu. Especially tapassi. Tapassi means those who are seeking after eternal happiness. Karmis, yogis, there are many tapassis. But real tapassi, tapodibbam, that is, dibbam means transcendental. Just perform tapasya for realizing Kṛṣṇa. Tapodibbam. Otherwise, Hiranyakashipu, he also performed tapasya. What was that tapasya? He performed severe tapasya, so much so that the whole universe became perturbed, and Brahmaji came to see what you want. No, I am performing tapasya but becoming immortal. So if you make me immortal, it will be very kind of you. You say, I am myself not immortal, how can I make you immortal? That is not possible. So the idea is, he also performed tapasya, but that tapasya was for material gain. But that is not tapasya. Tapasya means to undergo voluntarily some inconveniences of this body, because we are accustomed to enjoy bodily senses, and tapasya means voluntarily to give up the idea of sense gratification, and that is tapasya. Tapasya, just like Ekadashi. Ekadashi, one day fasting, fortnight. There is also tapasya, or fasting in some other auspicious day. That tapasya is good, even for health, and what to speak of advancing Kṛṣṇa consciousness. So we should accept this tapasya. The upavas, there are many prescribed days for fasting, we should observe. And the preliminary tapasya, no illicit sex, no gambling, no intoxication, no meat eating. There may be some inconvenience, those who are accustomed to this practice, but we will have to accept. Tapodibbam putraka jena suddheta satya. if we want to purify our existence, at the present moment our existence is not purified, impure. Therefore we are suffering. Just like when one's physiological condition becomes infected, he suffers from fever, other symptoms of disease. Similarly, we are suffering in this material world on account of this material body. If we want really happiness, then we must accept tapasya. Tapasya is required. Without tapasya, if you think that very easily, or without tapasya I can get it, simply by imagination, then you become sahaja. To take things very easily. No. Tapasya. Therefore Kṛṣṇa says, tapasyasmi tapasyushu. That acceptance of tapasya means that tapasya is itself Kṛṣṇa. You associate with Kṛṣṇa. When you voluntarily give up meat eating or intoxication, this giving up, this process is Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa says, tapasyasmi tapasyushu. This is tapasya. Tapasya means to accept voluntarily something as enjoined in the Shastra. Shastra says, Kṛṣṇa says. Whatever Kṛṣṇa says, that is Shastra. What is Ved? Ved means what Kṛṣṇa says, that is Ved. There is another Ved. Just like in the Srimad Bhagavatam it is said, Tene Brahma Rida. Brahma Rida. Brahma means Ved. Brahma, Sabda Brahma. So, Kṛṣṇa, Tene, imparted, injected. Brahma, Vedic Sabda. Sabda Brahma, Veda. Tene Brahma Rida, through the heart. Kṛṣṇa is situated in everyone's heart. So, Brahma had no other spiritual master, but Kṛṣṇa is there within the heart. Therefore Kṛṣṇa's name is Chaitya Guru. Buddhi Yogam Dadamitam. The Chaitya Guru, the Guru, Kṛṣṇa is so kind. He is Guru within. And when we are serious, he manifests himself as a spiritual master. This is described in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So, Guru is helping from inside and from outside. Antarbhahi. So Kṛṣṇa is so kind. Therefore, Kṛṣṇa manifests himself as spiritual master. Therefore, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur said, Sakshad Hari. Sakshad Hari Tena Samasta Shastrai. Manifestation of empowered. One who is pure devotee is empowered by Kṛṣṇa to act as spiritual master. Therefore, spiritual master should be accepted. Sakshad Haritena Samasta Shastra. Rupta, it is described there. And Tatha Bhavata Eva Sadhi, those who are learned scholar, actual devotee, they accept. But that does not mean Guru is Kṛṣṇa. Kintu Prabhuja Priya Eva. Then if you accept means you honor spiritual master as Kṛṣṇa, because he is representative. But not that Mayavad philosophy, that Guru and Kṛṣṇa is the same. This is simultaneously one and different. Kintu Prabhuja Priya Eva. He is as good as Kṛṣṇa because he is very, very dear to Kṛṣṇa. Why dear? Because he is preaching on behalf of Kṛṣṇa. What Kṛṣṇa wants, he is doing that. That's what is very dear. Kṛṣṇa wants everyone. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam saranam. The Guru's business is that. Kṛṣṇa does not mean that he takes the position of Kṛṣṇa. He simply teaches people that you who accept Kṛṣṇa, the Supreme Personality of God, you surrender unto Him. You always think of Him. You always offer your obeisances. You become a pure devotee of Krishna. This is Guru's business. It is not very difficult. Anyone who is sincerely following Krishna's instruction and instructing others also to do that, that is acharya. Apani achari prabhu jivere shikha. This is acharya. You behave yourself exactly as it is stated in the Shastra, as it is ordered by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as it is ordered by Kṛṣṇa. Apani achari jivere shikha. And you teach all your disciples who comes to you as your disciple, teach them. This is acharya. So acharya, guru, representative, it is not difficult. Simply one has to become very, very sincere. One must undergo the simple tapasya as prescribed in the Shastra. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, yeah. Haridas Thakur. Apani achari prabhu jivere. He was preaching also the glorification of chanting Hare Krishna by personal example. Therefore, he is accepted as Guru. All the Vaishnavas, all the Acharyas, Goswamis, they acted accordingly and preached. Therefore, they are Acharya. And Kṛṣṇa says, Acharyam mang bijaniya, navamanne to karichit. These are the instructions. So, this Krishna consciousness movement is there. It is very simple. There is no difficulty. We have to always manmana bhava mad bhakta. Now, for us, those who are materially attached, we cannot think 24 hours of Kṛṣṇa. It is very pleasing, but because we are materially attached, we cannot do it. Therefore, Kṛṣṇa is prescribing that you see the varieties of this material world and try to remember. These are the varieties. Punna gandha pratibhyancha, teja sarmi vibhavaso. You study, nature study. Just like we study, nature study. Similarly, you study nature and see this important point and there. It is very scientific. You study nature and pick up some point and Kṛṣṇa says that this is I am. What is the difficulty? This is Kṛṣṇa consciousness. You drink water, you remember Kṛṣṇa. You see the light, remember Kṛṣṇa. You see the flavor, aroma, a very nice flower, punnagandha, immediately remember. Practice. It is not difficult. Actually, we have to think of Kṛṣṇa. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Always thinking of Krishna, Manmana Bhavamad Bhakta. Here is Krishna's form. Therefore we have to worship deity. Constantly if we worship, then Krishna's form is always impressed. I can see Krishna any time. If I close my eyes, I will see Krishna. Krishna is nicely dressed. I see Krishna is very pleasingly eating what I have prepared with devotion, bhaktya. Real thing is bhakta, not official. Not official. Patram pushpam phalam toyam jyomi bhaktya prajacchati. He does not accept anything. Even it is not offered with bhakti and by the bhakta. He does not accept. Why he shall accept? Is he hungry like me? No. He simply wants to see how you have learned to love Kṛṣṇa, bhakti. How you are eager to serve Kṛṣṇa. That is Kṛṣṇa want to see. Otherwise, he does not require your service. Lakshmi sahasra sata sambrama sevamana is always being served by hundreds and thousands of goddess of fortune. They are so much afraid that goddess of, we are praying here, goddess of fortune. My mother, goddess of fortune, give me some fortune. The goddess of fortune is afraid if Kṛṣṇa may reject. That's why Rukmini, when Kṛṣṇa was joking with her, she thought maybe Kṛṣṇa is going to leave me. Immediately fainted. Immediately fainted. That is the goddess of fortune. So humbly, so fearfully, they are engaged in Kṛṣṇa's service. What Kṛṣṇa's service we can give? What we are? We are nothing. Insignificant. So, why Kṛṣṇa accepts our service? Why he comes in his Archa Murti to accept our service? Just to induce you how to serve him. Bhakti. That is one. Therefore he said, so you give me even patram pushpam phalam tuyam. Doesn't matter. But give me with bhakti. Jumi bhaktya prajachati. This is real. If you have no bhakti, if you officially make, Kṛṣṇa does not touch it. Kṛṣṇa is not so poor. Lakshmi sahasra sata sambrama sevamana govindamadi purusham. So whatever you do, you should always be humble. Kṛṣṇa, I am quite unfit. So, whatever I could collect with my capacity, kindly accept. This is our only plea. Otherwise, don't be proud that I am doing so much for Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa will be obliged to accept it. It is not like that. Dinad vishune chena taroropi sahishnana. This is one term. So, it is very easy, very sublime. But we have to learn it. And learning is also not very difficult. Here is everything, variety. You always think of Kṛṣṇa and Kṛṣṇa will give me buddhi yogam dadami tam. Tesham nitya vijuktalam bhajatam priti bhūta. Tesham nitya one who is always thinking of Kṛṣṇa. Here is Kṛṣṇa, here is Kṛṣṇa, here is Kṛṣṇa. Nitya vijukta. Tesham nitya vijuktalam. Kṛṣṇa, you cannot cheat Kṛṣṇa. That is not possible. Kṛṣṇa is within your heart, he is seeing everything, your intention, your purpose, your activities, everything. Upadrashta, in the Bhagavad Gita it is Upadrashta, Anumantya. He is witness. You cannot cheat Kṛṣṇa. Be sincere and try to serve him. He will accept your service and he will give intelligence. Your life will be successful. Thank you very much.